Soon indeed. You go stress yes, test your TV, your PC. It should be fine. I am just gonna start because I don't know how much longer the damn cup will be. Where was I last? Yeah, we were in the sushi restaurant, if I remember right. Yeah, it was the sushi restaurant. Bless you, thank you. Back outside, I finished the last of my dessert and let out a sigh of satisfaction. That was delicious. Couldn't agree more though I'm not sure how fond am I of having the smell of hibachi on my clothes. Better than that cologne you always use. You notice that? Her head suddenly turned away, focused instead on the open air market in the distance. Well, we're in Little Trudon. The weather makes foot traffic non-existent and the town is ours. Where do you want to go first? She looks positively giddy, looking around the stores, looking for the best place to start. That way, I got a great feeling about it. Ooh, pretty. With Olivia as my guide, we make our way towards the shopping center. Man, as if the main part of the city's holiday lighting wasn't captivating already, Little Trudon is just as whimsical. Whimsy! It's filled with whimsy! Fairy lights wrap around the street lamps, while paper lanterns hang along the streets, illuminating our path in a reddish hue. Holiday cheer and cultural tradition mesh perfectly together. We're here looking to be some kind of Albanian bazaar from a movie, except built into a building. Cop, ya bitch, you took too long, I started. You didn't miss much. Besides this background, that's about it. We're just out looking through the city. There's walls and even a ceiling, though the ceiling is plastic and semi-transparent. But the walls are all cut into with cheap canopies jutting from the tops of the openings and so many colorful knickknacks hanging from them, and over tables equally filled to bursting with a plethora of items. Every other stall I see a seller stationed right next to a cheap heater, waving and shouting at anyone who passes by. While the streets had looked devoid of people, this shopping center was packed to the brim. That's the one. The one. I just know it. Lead the way. As we get closer, I can't help but notice a variety of interesting items being sold. Cheap-looking toys that light up and make music. T-shirts with various decals and vulgar jokes, and jade jewelry that looks like it was handmade this morning. All of which have signs marking their price. Frankly, reflect their quality very poorly. Further down the shopping center, we reach a section of the indoor market that looks almost like a convenience store. Shelves upon shelves of exotic I was about to say erotic for some reason. Shelves upon shelves of exotic produce are placed along every wall of the store. In the center, displayed showcasing snacks and candies with ineligible signs and cutie mascots. The ceiling now covered in greenery, more paper lanterns and banners adoring more Japanese text. Olivia's eyes light up with glee upon seeing the wide array of ornamental goodies. You know, let's make this our Christmas shopping. She nods and grins, and we start scanning each stall slowly. Immediately, I'm drawn to one that is exceptionally vibrant from all the toys on show. Some of the plastic figures are even making noises, though there's a certain rattiness to them. Still, I'm sure I can find something for Vinny. Recalling our first meeting, I look for any Power Raptor figures I can find on the table. Aha! Picking up a plastic package figure, I wave Olivia over for her sugary treat hunting. Think Vinny will like this? She quirks an eyebrow briefly and then gives me a fattest stare I've ever seen. No. Oh, why not? Inko, that's such a shitty bootleg. Like it's not even named right. I look at the package of the small green figure. Powerful Raptorials. Gotta love the bootlegs from the market. Huh. Yeah, a lot of this stuff is cheap knockoffs. If you want the good stuff, you gotta look in the back. The back? She rolls her eyes and motions for me to follow. Olivia wheels herself past the table and deeper into the stall. And the first thing I notice is how there's even more boxes of toys along one wall. And opposite to that, a wall covered with a lot of swords and knives and other pointy lethal things. Instead of looking at the toy wall, Olivia's eyes are glued to the weapons rack. I don't think Sophia would approve. Oh yeah, no. It takes colossal effort on her part to turn herself around. Partially from how cramped the space is, but mainly how her eyes linger on a particular sword on the shelf. Do we just buy it? Are we buying a sword? Looking closer, it kind of looks like the one from the show we watched together. Neat. Maybe? Nah. Sophia definitely wouldn't approve. It doesn't take long for Olivia to pick out a pair of toys to give Damien's younger brother. Though I don't think wooden weaponry counts as toys. Our purchases were made, we moved on to the next person on our list and the next stall. We ventured through the halls deliberately, throwing ideas back and forth on ideas for the rest of the pains. I was astonished to find a jacket close in design to mine, but for a fraction of the price, and just the right size for Damien. And Olivia pointed out a neat little statue of an insect carved out of amber stone. She said it would be perfect for Randy, so it's added to the pot. That left Sophia, and Olivia had bought us to a stall filled with textile materials. I hadn't known she was a seamstress, but Olivia explained that it's one of her favorite hobbies. Not knowing much on that matter, I let Olivia go and talk with the shopkeeper about what she was looking to buy while I stayed close to the front. Near the cash register, I spot one of those tiny novelty prize dispensers. One in particular catches my eye. It looks like some variation of Whack-A-Mole featuring little alligator heads. They're cute, she would love one of these. It just so happens I have 5 quarters. I turn the crank and get 2 sophistical capsules in exchange. Spherical capsules in exchange. What you getting? Olivia, I got this for you. Ooh. I place the little toys in her hand. She brings it closer to examine. What the fuck is this? Like, you can bop it with a little hammer. Bonk. Ow. I know just the place for it. It's going right in my little treasure hoard. The thought brought a smile to my face. Did you find what you were looking for? Yep. I love monster women. This is a dinosaur, Pop. A dinosaur. She pulls out a few colorful balls from her chair compartment. These babies will look great on the canvas. They had just the colors I needed too. Wow, how is it different from regular paint from the store? It just is. But it just is. Okay. I also got Auntie Errol of Folk Silk. She always wanted to work with silk. An hour later, we've seen just about everything. Looks like it's just in time too. All the friendlier stalls are starting to close down. I don't want to get caught in tight alleyways in the city after dark, so Olivia and I call it a night and start heading back to the metro station. We make one last turn to come to the entrance and whoa. Ooh. It's a large circular clearing, the widest space I've seen around here. Probably meant for performers and such. In the center is a huge Christmas tree with colorful strings of lights connecting it to the surrounding stalls. How did we miss this coming in? Whoa. We both have to crane our necks to see the star on top. Looks mosaic. Each panel a different color to create a star within a wreath. The entirety of it glows from a singular light source from within. The colorful lights bounce off of us as we approach. They color Olivia's snout in reds, blues, purples, even some more vibrant greens. Even her breath, coming out as a vapor, it lit up like a part of the Christmas tree. For a moment, we stare at the Christmas tree in silence. All we can hear is the subtle ambience of our surroundings. It's serene. Was this a nice break? Yeah. But you know me, I'm itching to get back into it. We look back up at the tree. It's bright. Merry Christmas, Olivia. Christmas isn't until another few weeks. I know, just felt like saying it. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Olivia's hand find mine, our fingers intertwining slowly and our palms pressed warmly together. She doesn't speak, but her eyes convey so much. I carefully set down our shopping bags and take a knee beside her. She leans over her chair armrest, bringing her head close until she can rest her chin on my shoulder. I can feel her lips move in a silent whisper as she nuzzles against me gently. A smile comes to my face as she mouths her appreciation for our first official date. Following her example, I lean my head back against hers. Her jaw moves, but no words come out. After all, we don't want to disrupt the peaceful silence. But still, I know Olivia understands my own wordless thanks as her lips quirk into a smile. We stay pressed together for some time. At least until my knees wouldn't bear the stone floor and her scales couldn't handle the cold. Allowing the comfortable silence to continue, I stand up and slowly take us back to the station. The ride home, we're lucky enough to get the whole train car to ourselves. Olivia huddles close the whole way back. It's officially winter in Volcadera Bluffs. And as if to celebrate the occasion, tonight is St. Hammond's Winter Formal. Okay, here we go, boys. Here we go. The Winter Formal. Hard to believe it's already here. It really crept up on me. Whenever I remember the event coming up, I just force it out of my mind. Whole thing has me practically anxious. It's like a date, but a whole new level. Like there's some formality to it. I better not mess this up. It's a big night for myself and Olivia. I'm at her place now. She sits beside me on the bed, hard at work finishing the painting. I hold her hand while she carefully brushes. On occasion, Olivia glances nervously at the clock. Each tick is another second possibly wasted. She's really working down to the wire. She can walk, she cannot. We're sitting down on a chair. Also, hey, Demon. That's not to say she let the deadline creep up on her. Of course, quite the opposite. Every day after school and until bedtime, she's been working hard at it. And now, it just needs the finishing touches. She was so anxious that just completely beside herself. Pestering me during lunch and throughout our classes together about how she wants to finish it right away. To the point I had to talk her out of ditching class. Demon, from the last part, we finished our date at the Hibachi Grill, then went to like a shopping center, and right now it is the night of the winter formal. And she's currently finishing up her painting. That's what you missed so far. She settles for dragging me back to her place the split second class ended. Good thing I thought I hadn't brought my formal clothes the night before. Brand new movie blazer by Jacques Baryanki. Fuck. Jacques Baryanki. I can't say that. It's French and it's dinosaur language at the same time. Freshly tailored slacks, pressed to perfection, and polished black leather dress boots to give myself that extra height. Tiny, arrogant flecks of paint jump off the canvas beside me. Each one gives me a mini heart attack. She told me not to, but I can't possibly sneak a glance out of the corner of my sunglasses. As I tried to get a peek, however, a claw gently flicks my cheek, followed by a little growl. No. No peeking. Come on, you said you needed me here for support and I can't even see it? No peek, just sit. Sit and watch Peak Fiction. She gestures to the TV she set up to play Maniac as background noise. Maniac. I think it's Maniac. You think you'll finish in time? Absolutely. Careful not to wear out your fingers. I can make it, I just need you there. Here. Just being near her was enough as support, though her tail would slither its way to me. It, along with guts, occupied my lap, and my actual support became evident as my hand ran over both scales and fur, enlisting cooing noises of comfort from my girlfriend and her pet. Really, I felt more like a glorified pet sitter, watching over the oddest friendship between a snake and rat. But it was part of the process for this, so I obliged. Content to wait and see Ida Can's tribute in time. Plus, Olivia really did have a good taste in shows. I'm a little disappointed. I won't get to finish this one tonight. Alas, we have more important matters. Okay. I think it's ready. She holds up a finger to my lips, appraising her work. Scanning for any minute flaws. Yes, this is it. Oh, can I see? Not yet, it needs to dry. But I need to wash up for my big date. She holds out her arms, absolutely splattered with purples and blues, and get changed. So, out. Wow, I'm being kicked out to the street, no longer useful. Darn right, go mingle with the plebeians for a while. Damn, the plebeians. I squeeze her hand and get her from the bed. Come on, I want to show you my dress. Alright. It is the season to be jolly, and the Payne's place lives up to the saying. From roof to floor, the house is decked out for the holidays, completely changing its atmosphere. Warm, nostalgic, inviting, comforting. Even outside, the house is adorned with an array of colorful Christmas lights. The rest of the Paynes and Liz are lounging in the living room. Hey everyone. Inko, is it true you ordered a shush? I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a surprise for her, hon. Oh, my bad. Thanks again for covering most of it, Inko. It's pretty exciting to get one of those. Yeah, Olivia's going to love it. Though I can't help but feel like we should have pitched in more. Don't worry about it. It was my idea after all. Nice jacket, by the way. Why, thank you. Just then, Damien takes a seat right next to Liz, casually slinging an arm around her. Yep. Damien looks my way with flickering eyebrows and a smug, toothy grin. He knows he won. Damn, Damien playing the long con. With suave movements like that, I should keep him in mind to use on Olivia. Sophia looks like she's about to burst with excitement and can't hold it in any longer. Oh, my little boy's all grown up to be a man. Mom. Now, son, it's a parent's God-given right to tease their kids. One day you'll be doing the same with yours. Yippee, you guys are gonna be like this all night? Where's Vinny when you need him? I didn't want your little brother being left out on having some fun tonight, so he's having a big sleepover with his karate team. And let's be fair, I'm not going to risk that little rascal accidentally making a mess of anyone's outfits before their big night. As much as I love the little guy, the last thing I want is acid damaging my evening gown. You know, I think I'm coming down with something. Oh, stop it, you. For the next couple of minutes, we simply relax and wait for Olivia. Well, Damien and I relax. With the way he has his arm around Liz's waist, a blush begins to steadily grow from her cheeks and down her neck. Kinda reminds me of the upside down thermometer. Damien scooches her closer to him and uses his other hand to guide her flustered face towards his. Nah. It's not Liz anymore, Cup. It's Damien. Damien, we see you. We see you. Mr. Smooth Man over here. He leans in and seemingly whispers something in her ear. And whatever it is he said makes the Lizometer hit 1,000 degrees with an alerted yelp. His parents are grinning from ear to ear as she squirms at their gaze. Despite the embarrassment radiating off her like a fireplace, I don't feel too bad for her. I'm pretty sure this is what she wants. No, what the heck did Damien say to her? More so, is he doing this on purpose? Why are we all looking at the giant licorice whip? A scratchy voice draws my attention and I turn to see. The dress is better! The dress is so much better! Holy shit! Bruh. I'm generally floored. The dress, the accessories, the makeup, elegance springs to mind. Regale too. But what escapes my lips is beautiful. The others are also complimenting her, but she pays them no mind. She's looking only at me, as I am her. Bashfully, Olivia looks away at last, and I clear my throat. My cheeks feel exceptionally warm, and Olivia is practically aglow. You look beautiful, Olivia. Thanks, Inko. Auntie Sophia helped with the dress. She twirls her chair about, allowing me to take her in from all angles. Oh, please, Olivia, you worked on that dress too. Only with the fitting, Auntie. Her twirling finally stops so that she can bring her chair closer to me. And I find myself on one knee, hands and arms helping to ease her from her wheelchair and onto the couch. It's been its second nature for a while. With Olivia settled nicely there, I retake my spot just beside her. A satin-gloved hand finds its place in my palm, and Olivia's head leans lightly against my shoulder. I feel as though my face is aflame with heat. Yet I don't mind it as the girl beside me presses closer. Now, don't get cozy, you two. Your ride to the formal should be getting here any minute. Olivia's head leaves my shoulder so she can look to Sophia. Aren't we taking Liz's car? I wouldn't mind, but with these clothes, nuh-uh. Inko thought of a better idea. We all pitched in though. Olivia looking at me now, squinting ever so lightly with scrutiny. What did you do? Well, honk honk. I did that. Damien and Liz are already moving towards the door. I get up and take hold of Olivia's wheelchair, stabilizing it for her. What, Inko, what? Good night, Randy. Sophia, we'll have her home tomorrow morning. Inko, have fun, you two. Don't do anything we wouldn't. Randy. Olivia's head is still turning wildly between us all as I wheel her to the open front door. The gator head finally stills, and I'm sure her eyes are as wide as saucers as she sees what's parked in front of the house. Figure for such a big night, we deserve to ride in style. What about the tomorrow morning bit? Oh, we're gonna hang out at my place after. Is that why I'm missing my favorite PJs? The limousine driver is already at the passenger door, holding it open for us. I gently push the wheelchair towards the vehicle as she continues to stare at it in awestruck silence. Okay, wow, alright, this is... If I may. You may. I carefully take the painting from her with both hands and place it against the back seat. Once Olivia is satisfied, it's her turn. Oh wow, looks even nicer than on the website. Hey Inky, the bar's free game, right? I throw Damien a thumbs up. It's all paid for, amigo, with a little help from Liz, of course. Awesome. Damien's already pulled 2 glass bottles of cola from the tiny fridge. His pup. Using his tooth like that was impressive, not gonna lie. He cracks open the second one with relative ease. For you? He gestures with his bottle as if I'd like one. Sure. Careful you don't spill on the painting. Even a drop lands on it and I will murder roll you. Yeah, of course. Can't I see it? Can I see it? No. No one lays eyes on it until we set it up in the memorial room. I promised myself that. Whoa. You made the painting without even looking at it? She did. Wow. Shut up, both of you. I lean back into the plush sheeting, letting my arms rest gently over Olivia's shoulder. She leans her head into my shoulder in response. A low cooing escapes from her mouth. The skyline of Volcadera is painted in an evening glow as we relax to the low rumbling of asphalt on rubber. Christmas lights dance and flicker across the face of buildings, turning what would normally be a bland color palette into something much more vibrant. The whole ride there, we shared drinks and stories of the past semester. It's like the party's already started. I've heard they got a big name disc jockey this year. I can't wait to dance. I'm dying to check out the buffet they've been posting about on the school site. I didn't know you checked that. Special occasion, they got everything tonight, man, you name it. Burgers, pasta, steak, tacos, cake, even some of those yummy leaves for Liz. I'm glad you thought of me. I'll be gunning for the buffet room first thing. You guys will be joining us for dinner, right? Maybe, but first, I want to get this painting on display as soon as possible. Thanks for helping me do this, Inko. I smile and squeeze Olivia's hand. She squeezes back. The shining moment finally comes as our limousine pulls up the open carport to front of the venue, drawing the attention of the crowd. We're waiting for another minute or so in anticipation before the passenger door opens wide. Taking initiative, I step out into the open as the driver sets up the wheelchair with a flourish. Our ride makes a great set piece and naturally draws the attention of everyone nearby as I ease Olivia into her chair gently. Who is that? That's Inko and Olivia. Her dress looks amazing. Man comes in a whole ass limousine. I get here in my beat up wagon. Mood. Olivia's smiling nervously while she carefully removes the painting from the back seat. I forget something, not everyone is so anticlimactic to this sort of attention. acclimated. Fucking words, man. Here's a good evening, sirs and madam. Have a good evening, sirs and madams. I thank the driver before we make our way to the entrance. A decorative red carpet stretches from the driveway and right into the venue, giving our walk inside a sense of glamour. We approach the sign-in table where a sizable line of other partygoers looks our way. Figures. Oh, I'm an organizer. With a painting for the memorial, you are too, sort of. What's that mean? It means we can just waltz right in. Sweet! Circumnavigating the line, we see a familiar blue dino handling the sign-ins and looking exceptionally exhausted. Though he smiles as usual when he sees us, his shifting eyes and rapid finger tapping indicates otherwise. Hey! Hey you guys, you made it, and in a limo no less. Gotta travel in style. I couldn't agree more. Ben then makes eye contact with Olivia. And it's nice to see you up and about again, Olivia. I mean, crap, I didn't mean it like that. Hey, Ben. The tired teen double takes, clearly surprised Olivia actually replied to him at all. Demon takes a moment to scribble a bit on the clipboard Ben was holding. Alright, we're signed in. Come on, Liz. Oh dear. Be seeing you guys, whoa. Ben clears his throat as though to dislodge the shock clogging his airway from Olivia speaking to him for once. How have you been? Olivia scans him over briefly. I'm holding together, okay? I feel like making this has really helped. Would have liked for Mr. Adakin to see this, but her snout motions down to the frame she's clutching tightly to. After your breath escapes Ben as his shoulders sag. Yeah, he sucked back in that breath, squaring his shoulders. I'm sure he's happy with it already, Olivia. My date looks down to her lap, eyes shut tight. But she has a soft smile and nods. Well, gotta keep the line moving, don't want to keep everyone waiting out in the cold. Right. Ben hands us a clipboard along with a pen. Olivia and I sign it, and I hand it back to Ben. Great, you're all set. Thanks, Ben. Of course, enjoy the night. I offer Ben a slight wave as Olivia and I continue forward. The memorial room is probably in one of the side halls. They should have given us a map. It won't be that hard to find. Olivia smirks as I take the head, Olivia smirks as I take the head, letting her hold the covered art piece closely. Just as I predicted, the Mora room isn't hard to find. It's a smaller room, well lit and with little furniture. On the far end, a framed picture of Adakan and some of his old pictures from his classroom. Some from him, some from his students. There's a few other students here paying their respects. Olivia taps my wrist with her tail and I let go. I walk alongside her as we approach the portrait. I wonder when this was taken. It can't have been that long. He looks just like he did earlier this year. Olivia slowly rolls up to the memorial, still clutching the covered art piece. Is there an easel around here or something? I was told there'd be one. Oh. There's an adjustable hanger on the wall, with bits to attach to the painting hanging in a little baggie. Wow, they thought of everything. Yeah. Can you put the hangers on? I'll hold it steady. Sure. I get the bag and Olivia stands the painting on her legs. Alright, take the cover off gently. Olivia watches carefully as I lift the cover. From this angle, I can't make anything out other than the same blues and purples. She breathes a sigh of relief when she sees nothing got damaged on the trip over. Okay, I fastened the hangers to the back of the wooden structure. I hope it's good enough. It will be. Done. Dang! Olivia gently raises the painting, carefully hanging it on top of the wall like it could come off at any second. Finally, we both back away and the finished painting is revealed to me. My hands clap Olivia's shoulder in support. Olivia's head turns down towards the floor for a few moments before a smile curls on her face. Finally, I can appraise the painting fully. It's definitely the fountain. It is definitely the fountain. Bro, that looks amazing. As well as the park we found it at. But its colors are brilliant. extruding a heat to it with warmer colors than Olivia used in the past. Where her previous work always had a dreamlike quality to them, this one brings the warmth of the sun to mind. As if you were basking under the sun's light during the summer. Well, do you like it? Do you? I do. I'm proud of it. I was going to say something about how my opinion wouldn't matter if you did, but that's a better answer. I'm also proud of it. It's beautiful. You knocked it completely out of the park. I think we did. We? Yeah, without you, I really don't know if I could have finished it. Silver gray irises turned from the new painting and focused entirely on the portrait at the center of the display. While the sound of the dance are still in the background, the pervading silence within the room overshadows it. Olivia's gloved hands covered mine, still on her shoulders. Standing before our teacher's mural, I bow my head and offer him my quiet thoughts, thanking him for teaching me, for being more than just a teacher but a friend, and for looking after the girl I fell in love with. When my eyes open, I see that Olivia's head is still bowed forward. A singular droplet seems from the corner of her eye. I gently wipe it away with my thumb before I can possibly drip down to her dress. She smiles in gratitude after, and her eyes reopen. Olivia? I'm okay, Inko. Automatically following her as she spins the chair around, Olivia faces towards the doors. Come on, we gotta get to the buffet. Why? I'm sure they have Damien's gonna steal all the good stuff, duh. She turns a weird smile my way and speeds up her wheeling. I doubt Damien could, but I could imagine him trying. Olivia became a veritable plow, uncaring for the other partygoers as she leads us to the buffet. It's not too far, and thankfully no one ended up actually being run down by her. And for all the sour looks that she was receiving, Olivia didn't care. Her attention was focused solely on what was laid before her. The cafeteria isn't far away. The tables line the area, some for seatings and others containing nothing but food. It smells so good. I've already grabbed a pair of trays from nearby, along with 2 sets of utensils. Olivia motions to take your seat, but I shake my head. But let me handle the food. Why? So you can actually move? You'll be putting your dress at risk trying to hold the train and keeping up with the line. With a roll of her eyes and a sigh, Olivia's hand drops back to her armrest. Fine. Olivia drew herself just outside the line, scoping out the particular dishes that she wanted. By the time I got to the end, Olivia's tray was covered with heaps of grilled meat. I decided on a more electric sampling of dishes. I wanted to savor my meal, as opposed to Olivia's plan to devour hers. She holds our meals while I push her ahead to hunt down a table. Better than last time, yeah. When I was trying to make it like all pretty looking. Thankfully, the search is short and a particular red hand waves from us in the near distance. Give me a carnivore salad, SMH indeed. Once we get situated at the table, Damien greets us with a sauce-stained grin while Nis nurses a tall glass of iced water beside him. The two look happy, yet exhausted. Having fun? You know it, just stop by for seconds, busting a move isn't easy. Oh my god. Seconds already? I told you, if we get here any later, the cafeteria would have been closed. I'm not even going to question how you eat so much and still move around the way you do on the dance floor. It's all in the method. Damien, my man. My man. Oh, please. You two plan on hitting the floor? Absolutely, I'm getting a dance tonight out of this guy. You say that as if I've ever considered turning you down. Damien's eyes closed for a moment in thought. I feel like I'm forgetting. Oh, your painting. Did it get set up okay? Yeah, I hung it up in the Momo room. You can see it now. Really? Hold on. It looks really... What the Damien, are you just fucking Kid Flash or some shit like that, man? That was too quick. It looks really good. Thanks. All words finally set. Olivia and I start on our meals. While I save it, I can just imagine him, like, you're sitting at the table, Damien be like right back, and you just see this motherfucker sprinting down the hallway. Or like sprinting to the door that leads to the hallway, and then you see him come back with like a thumbs up from the doorway as he's sprinting back to the table. While I savor the tender meat of my steak, a deeper pride reverberates in my rib cage. I see you all are enjoying the evening. That's exactly the kind of thing you would do. Yeah. We all turn to see Liz's uncle approaching. Damien smiles and waves, but I notice how he scoots his chair away from Liz. The older... Damn, Damien, we see you. The older man finally reaches us and pulls up a chair to sit down. Yeah, Damien's been so sweet, Uncle Mike. The mustachioed whale nods, staring at Liz's date. Yeah, totally, just nothing but fun, Mr. Ferris, sir. It's the first time I've heard a fake laugh from Damien. I didn't know you'd be chaperoning Mr. Ferris. Well, of course I would be. After all, it's my darling niece's first proper date. I'm starting to feel bad for Damien as I watch him sink lower in his seat. Though Liz does come to his rescue. Uncle Mike. The older man laughs as he fends off his niece's attempt to headbutt him with his massive hands. Oh, hold up. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go run to the bathroom real quick. Like, I'll be right back. I got a quick BRB.
lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard, 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 Lizard.
The fuck you mean I'll never know? What the? Oh my god, how many lizards? Oh my god. Go piss girl, fuck off, cup. One. Oh my. I'm not even gonna count how many lizards this was. Scatter, you know what? Fuck you, piss girl. Also, hey Shade. Alright, what was the last thing? Oh yeah, Mr. Ferris, just one to my knowledge. I saw the one from you. Now two. SMH. Anyway.
Lizard.
I'm not being serious, Lisbeth. Mind your head. Liz resents, scooting herself right next to her date and wrapping him in a hug. Damon sputters and looks between the two family members. Ah, by the way, Olivia, I just visited the Morrow with Miss Scalar and we saw your latest piece. Olivia pauses on her last bite of Mallard. It's quite a work, Miss Halford. Olivia's tail reaches up and giddily shakes my hand around. Thank you, Mr. Ferris. In fact, when your principal saw it, she immediately wanted to showcase it in St. Hammond's Gala. Specifically where Dreamscape once was. Oh. It's your painting, so it's up to you. I figured I'd come and let you know before you try and take it later tonight. Olivia ponders it while her fork spears a particularly slippery piece of greasy bird. I don't mind, but I'll like to take it with me when I graduate. Mr. Ferris nods, taking a small notebook from his pocket and writing some notes onto it. Did I miss a lizard party? No, you didn't. Of course, Olivia. How's the brisket? I may spring for some when I get around to dinner. Try the roast duck as well. It's amazing. I think I will. Have a wonderful night, everyone. He starts to turn but stops until and looks at Damien and stares. You can see fucking Damien's eyes. Damien nods his way, and with that, Mr. Ferris leaves us to our meal. I'm by no means a fast eater, but I managed to finish my own meal before Olivia finishes hers. I lean back in my chair, stretching my arms back. Across the ballroom, I see Ben heading behind the curtain on stage. Say, that reminds me. Hey, Olivia. Finish what's in your mouth. What? Has Ben talked with you recently? No, when we saw him earlier, it was the first time I talked to him in years. Weird. What's so weird about it? He told me weeks ago he wanted to apologize to you for everything, and I said he should tell you himself in person. He said he would, and it hasn't happened yet. Maybe you forgot. He has been very busy lately. Well, we got some time, right? Why not go say hi? Olivia finishes off the last rib on her plate, gnawing at it as she calculates his decision internally. Alright, I guess. If you think it's a good idea. You guys go ahead. I'm about ready to get back to breaking it down. How about you, Liz? Don't want to tire you out. Oh, I can go for a bit longer, yeah. I'm here to party the night away. I'll collect their plates and quickly walk them to the collection spot for them. Olivia moves to the side, freeing the table for another group to take it. Taking her chair handlebars, I take us around the dance floor. We can clearly see Liz as we pass it, though Damien is hidden by the press of bodies. Her face and neck are once again scarlet. Jeez, wonder what Damien is doing to elicit that kind of look from her. Bro, Damien is busting it down fucking sexual style or some shit. He's a goated up white boy with the sauce. Once we pass the crowded area of the room, I see a solitary set of double doors at the stage's side. Damien's locking that girl down. He had 1% is. That must lead to the backstage area then. He should be back there. Only one way to find out though. It'd be really funny if that dance floor scene, you just see like a Liz in the background with her long ass neck. That would be really funny. Olivia's hands grasp the door handle and I draw her chair back to open it. Reaching over her, I keep the door open so she can wheel herself in, falling right after her. Inside the backstage area is a lot quieter. Despite the DJ blasting music just a few yards away, these curtains must be thick. Well, and the speakers aren't facing us anymore either. A few lights are on the staff can see, though barely anyone around at the movement. Across the way, sitting on a crate and swirling his glass of soda to himself is Ben. He doesn't notice our approach and jumps a little when he sees the two of us. This is sketchy. Now, I think it's not sketchy. I think Ben's just depressed. I think it's just heavily depressed and just like by himself right now. With his inner demons or some shit like that. You know? What are you two doing back here? This place is off limits. Olivia and I wanted to say, hey, check in on you. He did piss off his evil girlfriend before, that is true. Oh, okay. Hey. This place is still off limits. Right now, I'm on the only break I get all night. You said you and Olivia wanted to see me. I don't want to hold a grudge anymore. Oh, what? He puts his cup down, slowly more attentive. That's surprising. I told her about our conversation from a month ago. She said you never went to see her, so I got curious. Oh yeah, I did say I would, didn't I? Sorry, I forgot I've been busy. Alright, let me gather my thoughts. Ben runs his hand through his hair, thinking of how to string his words together. Olivia, I'm sorry about all those years ago. I thought I was doing something to help you out. Instead, I pushed us apart and hurt you. Made you doubt yourself, made you feel cornered so you felt like you had no choice but to shut everyone else out. I didn't know it would affect you that much. And I've been regretting it for years. I'm sorry. Beyond the muffled beats of music playing just beyond the curtains, a silence hangs in the air. Thanks, Ben. It means a lot to hear that from you. I still want to ask, why? Why? Why did you do that to begin with? Ben flinches and looks aside in hesitation. I felt bad for you. I wanted to do something nice. And? No and, that's it. Dang. Sorry if the answer isn't satisfying. It's fine. I'm not sure what I was expecting either way. I just know that it's well past time to forget about all that. So, can we be friends again? I like to take it one step at a time. Okay. Maybe sometime in the future. It's a lot to process, even this conversation happening for me. I get you. I thought we'd never be able to just talk it out like this. Yeah. I hear the steady march of heels approaching. Oh no! Oh no! 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 I swear to God, if it's the evil girlfriend. I knew it. I get worried for a second that it's Staff here to kick us out, but it's just Mia. Fucking Mia. There you are. Good lord, Ben, I'm looking everywhere for you. You just been lazing here the whole time? I'm out here looking like a chump with no day. I told you already, if you want your... Oh, you too. Mia. You're still not mad about that, Oh, of course not. Don't be stupid. As far as we're concerned, it's water under the bridge. So, how have you been? Wait. Do you think now Ben has the higher grounds now? Do you think Ben finally has a backbone? Is Mia no longer a bitch? Nah, do you think she's trying to get something out of it then? By being awkwardly nice? Okay, let's see. Make any new pictures lately, Olivia? I just finished a new one. It's hanging in the Moro room. I saw it. It looks good. Hey, how come mine didn't look like that? I'm joking. I haven't gotten a chance, unfortunately. Oh, it's great. I can hardly put it into words. It's a piece by Olivia, that goes without saying. An odd air of calmness settles on us as we just stand here in low lighting of the backstage area. Even Mia seems to have fallen into its grasp, and she leans against the box bend and sitting on nonchalantly. Well, only one semester left. Yep. This is so awkward. And then we're all out into the real world. So we're all cool with each other? Sure. Stay out of my way and I'll stay out of yours. Deal? Deal. Great, then we can cross that finish line without incident. You want to graduate without any more antagonism? Antagonism? That's always what I've wanted. Just other crap makes it the only option. I don't get it. I don't expect you to. Ben chugs the last of his drink. Well, that was nice, truly. Yeah, alright, we should get going, right, Olivia? You guys enjoy your night. Thanks, be seeing you guys. See you, Ben. Ciao. Mia is usually super aggressive, but I don't know. I'll push Olivia out of the backstage area into the bright, loud ballroom again. That went pretty good, honestly. I'm still, for obvious reasons, it's like that any of my friends are around Mia, but what can you do? That's just how life is. I've got the people I've got, and that's what matters. My chain of thoughts broken by Olivia's tail tugging hard on my waist. What, Olivia? You okay? She doesn't respond verbally, simply pointing to where her stock white eyes are staring. Following her gaze, I see... Is that Mr. Ferris? Wait. Is Mr. Ferris busting it down? Is he busting it down? Old man style? Doing what the cool hip kids are now doing? Please tell me Mr. Ferris is busting it down. Couldn't be. But then again, he's the only whale in attendance. He is busting it down! Let's go! Oh my god. Am I seeing things? Nope. I can't turn my eyes away to see Damien and Liz. Mr. Ferris is... busting it down! My man is busting it down. Extremely hard. He's showing these damn younglings how he danced in the olden days. Like, generally worried for the dance floor hard. How is that even possible? Uncle Mike's actually an avid dancer. There's an avid dancer and then there's bringing that amount of heat to the floor. Did he always know how to do that? No, actually, this is the first time I've seen him dance like this. The crowd around Mr. Ferris is finally broken their silence, cheering him on as he thrashes the dancer like crazy. Oh, I see now. Mr. Ferris finally got some swag. I can't help but feel some pride as I watch the old gentleman spin with reckless abandon on his head. Oh, I guess he's... Oh, Mr. Ferris pants and takes a knee, showing up his freakishly whale teeth with his gasping smile. Oh, that was exhilarating. Liz's head vanishes for a split moment but returns with a pitcher full of water. He accepts the pitcher, drinking greedily from it like he was just a mug. Bro, Mr. Ferris was like out here doing the worm, doing disco moves, probably like breakdancing. I imagine Mr. Ferris was spinning like a top on the dance floor with his like bald head. He was just spinning like there's no tomorrow. Oh, thank you, sweetie. That was awesome. You gotta teach me. Gladly, though not anytime soon. He practically collapses on the chair beside us, sipping from the pitcher some more. Why don't you all take my spot? I left a sizable opening on the dance floor after all. So he did. Our peers are still in the middle of uploading their phone recordings of Mr. Ferris. And the music is still pumping. Once I start wheeling Olivia to the floor, her shock vanishes completely. And switches to excitement. Damien and Liz aren't far behind, and soon enough we're among the throne of seniors dancing to the fast pulse of the music. I feel myself completely captured by it, most of my limbs flowing with the rhyme. Though I kept one arm on Olivia's chair, causing her to also fall into my rhyme. We danced together like that, Olivia's arms and tails moving together with the swaying of her wheelchair while I danced alongside her. Song after song, that was the only measure of time I have left, as I care to do is move beside Olivia, sharing her overwhelming cheer as she moves beside me. I gotta be honest, this VN was really good. I got it for you expecting to be funny how I cringed, but I got emotionally damaged instead. Yep. That's on you, Cup. At a certain point, my throat's too dry to ignore. Olivia caught me rubbing my throat and decided it was a good time to break for soda. So we're sat on the outskirts of the dance floor, resting against each other and catching our breath. So, good night so far? Yes, absolutely. Probably the best of my life. Actually, the other thing is, this one is surprisingly really long. But, Goodbye Volcano High was what, like 3 streams? This one's been like a month. Well, it's been a month because I only stream like once per week. Yeah, but this one even is well, it's been like 5 or 6, and it's like 5 or 6 streams, but like 5 or 6 hours. Probably the best of my life. Wow. Of her life, my thoughts go back to the parties I'd gone to. Yeah, I think back when I did Goodbye Volcano High, there was like 7 or 8 hour streams or something like that. Luckily, I didn't have to read anything, and everything was voice acted, for the most part. The songs were really fucking good though. The song minigames were really good. There've been dancing and talking and lots of people, but when I compare tonight to all of those small house parties, too much? No, actually, I think you're right. This has been one of the best nights of my life, too. I've gone to do just about everything I was hoping. Everything? My chin rests atop her hair, the sweet scent of her shampoo concentrated in her tiny hair bun, furthering relaxing me. Olivia's hand clings tightly to mine, and I reciprocated. You? Almost. There's just one thing. A slow dance! But between that and this, I'll never recover. Weirdo sniffing her shampoo. SMH cup. The pop music dies down and the lights start to dim, signaling the start of the slow dancing. After that, the party's going to be over. I feel her head turn, her bun pushing my cheek and making me pull away. Olivia looks wistfully towards the dance floor, where the crowd has diminished to only the couple swaying gently to and fro. She's clearly thinking about something. Something right. I stand up and face her, taking both hands. Olivia? Would you like to dance? Yes. Yes, please. That would be perfect. Olivia practically jumps back into a wheelchair from her seat. Come on, they're only playing a few of these sappy tracks. Her tail drags me by the arm to an open spot on the floor. Alright, here's... How are we gonna do this? A hum of mirth slips through Olivia's smile as she takes my hand in her own and takes the lead of our dance. My date sways side to side with her chair, slowly falling into the gentle rhyme of the romantic music. Her grin grows wider as I match her pace, stepping left and right in tandem with Olivia. Her beautiful silver eyes are almost hypnotic as I find myself lost in them. I feel as though I could linger in this moment for the rest of my life. It's Olivia's voice that dispels the trance she had over me. So, for the briefest moment, I hear the worry in her tone. This is good, right? I present her with my most reassuring look. Absolutely, Olivia. Olivia's eyes turn downwards. Yeah, but there's still hesitant in her voice. My fingers squeeze tight lightly to draw her eyes back to me. Olivia, what's wrong? I've been practicing, just for this. Yeah? Yeah, because I've been thinking about it a whole lot too. It's been bothering me that we can't really dance, you know? This is perfectly fine though, Olivia. I mean, I want to be the best it can be without letting any dumb condition get in the way. And you do too, right? Except I don't mind one bit. Well, we can't dance like everyone else. So what? We're still dancing. Olivia smiles, though it carries a hint of mischief. Trust me, alright? I want to show you something. She breaks away from my embrace. Huh? What? Just keep your eyes on me, Inko. Oh. Bro, that tail was putting in overtime. God damn. Every spin, that tail was on maximum duty. Maximum work. It was literally doing everything. God damn, that was such a nice animation. You gotta realize how strong a tail must be in order to lift her up like that. Dude, that tail's gotta be like massively tough. I'm exhausted. I'm thrilled. And I love her. She really went so far just for me. No, just for us. I'm thankful I have these glasses. I feel pricks of tears at the corner of my eyes. The song finally ends and the lights brighten once more. The crowd around their shifts. Some people are leaving probably to go home now, but others take their place looking towards the stage for whatever ending ceremony there might be. Ben approaches the mic stand on stage, leaning into the microphone after making sure it's turned on. Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for coming tonight to the annual St. Hammond's Winter Formal. And a huge thanks to our school's council team for putting this whole thing together. I hope everyone here made some memories they'll treasure forever. With that last dance, our time here is up, and you're all free to go. Good night, stay safe, and enjoy your winter break. We'll be seeing you all next year. He waves once more and returns backstage. Some students are milling out towards the doors to their cars. Damien and Liz find us through the crowd. Hey, that was amazing out there. Thanks. You guys ready to bail? Yeah, the limo's out front still. We got him until midnight. Heck, we can stop somewhere too if we wanted. Oh snap, like ice cream? In this weather? In any weather. Olivia? I'm steaming hot. I actually like a root beer float. Sounds like a plan. Olivia's tail trembles from the overexhaustion, but still shakes around my waist as always. Fucking Damien with ice cream. She huddles to herself as we leave behind the Grand Con Center and out onto the freezing air of the city. True to my word, the limo awaits just outside down the walkway. The driver gets out on seeing us and goes to open the door for us. Damien and Liz pop in, sighing in relief at the heated seating, and I start helping Olivia in. Just like her tail, her legs are quaking from exhaustion as I help her make the jump from the chair to the seat. We're all collapsed on the cozy seats. The euphoria from the dance finally wears off and leaves us with just the exertion of them. It's a pleasant soreness though, as Olivia rests against me with a yawn and tired smile. Damien hands out the last bottle of blissful cold soda, which we nurse slowly. And now, all that awaits is a calm evening with my friends. Once more, my head lays atop Olivia, feeling her soft hair tickling my cheeks pleasantly. She nuzzles back against me, her eyes slowly closing. Tonight definitely was the best night of my life. Hold on, I'm saving real quick. Wait, wasn't I supposed to give a speech? What? I swear there was supposed to be speeches for Idakan. Ben was gonna do one, I had something ready. Oh yeah, what gives? We tried to argue for the extra time with the vendor owners for that. They wouldn't budge, so we just had to cut the rest of the formal short. I checked my phone, 9:53, huh? Is something up? Maybe, but we all got dismissed anyway. You guys can go check it out if you want, I'll show here. Should we? Olivia looks back to the entrance. Some people are still leaving, but I can still see most are still inside. Probably waiting for the ride since the formal ended early. Yeah, I'm curious. Alright. Hey, don't start driving yet. Sorry, we're gonna be a little while. Forgot something. Of course, we'll be right here. Thanks. Olivia and I get her back into the chair and push her back through the cold onto the con center. Inside, my classmates are standing awkwardly around, calling their folks. I guess we'll have to find Ben again. Alright, backstage? Maybe. Let's check. As we pass through the crowd, the principal takes the stage. Oh? The mic isn't turned up. She normally just have it turned up and tries again. Excuses, we're having some technical difficulties at the moment. We should have one final event tonight. Our apologies for the confusion. Please wait while we get things organized. She's definitely annoyed at something. Something's up. When nobody's looking, we slip through and through. When nobody's looking, we slip back in through the staff-only door. Now, where would Ben be? He's not back in the main backstage area. There's a few other workers walking around, dragging the dining room chairs into neat stacks. They don't pay us any mind, however. Best not to push our luck and ask them where Ben is. Maybe he already left? Doesn't sound like him. Yeah, well, where else? There's a number of storage rooms, but no dice either. Just as we're about to give, Olivia points out one last door in the back. It's like the memorial room, only far in the back. There's a few tables and a fridge. This must be the lounge. And it's occupied already. Oh shit! Thankfully, we found Ben. Oh shit! I knew this bitch Mia wasn't done yet. Though it seems like he's being accosted by Mia. It does seem like she noticed us as she looms over Ben. This is unbelievable. I really don't ask much of you. Could you, at the bare minimum, not be a jumpy spaz in front of my friends? I'm sorry. You better be. Tonight was important and you nearly ruined it. Mia, I'm sorry. I've been trying my best. You know I can't help it. Listen, I've been good like you wanted. Just please, I need my... Shh. Up. Mia holds a finger to Ben's mouth. She jerks her head out our way to direct a silent threat of violence at us. People are listening. What are you two doing eavesdropping like that? Crap. Oh, hey, Mia. We're looking for Ben. Oh my god. Why? Clearly, it's not a good time. In fact, you picked a very bad one. Show's over. Scram. Go home. I was saying, Mia, please, I need... Shush. How much longer are you holding it? You promised. I said shush. I'm serious. Holding... What are you keeping from him? I waited like you wanted. You said you would. Alright, you know what? We should talk about this on the way home. Come on now. Mia, it's over. It's been a whole month. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. Please, I feel... Wait. Is it like insolent? No, there's no way she's like holding insolent hostage. Shut up already. What did you do to Ben? Nothing that concerns you, wheelie Ben. Now come on, Ben. She huddles him by her chest and starts walking out the door. Naturally, we follow. Oh my god, I'm going to kill both of you. I thought we agreed to stay out of each other's way, Do you want a kick to the face? You said Ben will regret not throwing Olivia and I under the bus. Fuck off. Ben, are you okay? Do we need to get security? You are not doing that if you know what's good for you. She quickens her pace, stomping across the floor while Ben is struggling to keep up. We're about halfway across the backstage. No, Olivia, no, don't do that. I just need something she promised. Everything is okay. Dude, you know, you look like you're about to have a heart attack. I'm fine, I just need the... Ben, you shouldn't be talking now. We're going home and we can talk about it then. Ben can't keep with Mia and trips. Fucking idiot, get up. Yeah, we should get security. Like hell you are. Fuck, I'm surrounded by idiots. Mia, I can't wait any longer. Just please, I need it to be normal. Shut it, you fucking idiot. Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit, indeed. Ben lies still on the floor. Mia's fist is frozen where it made contact. She pulls it back and stares between it and us. She knows it was a mistake. Her low impulse control finally got the better of her. Oh. Ben shudders on the ground. His glasses lie snap into parts, and he fruitlessly tries sticking them together like jigsaw pieces. Ben, are you right? You know I didn't mean that, okay? My glasses. Hey, let's get you out of here. Nobody can see you like this, right? No one. You too. If you ever tell people what you saw here, I will personally... Ben! Scalar opens the curtain right where we are at, lit up by the stoplight aimed at that spot. Goodness gracious, I've been looking everywhere for you. Where have you been? Did you forget about the memorial? Miss Scalar, no excuses. Get out here. Scalar grabs Ben by the throat and yanks him through the curtains. Alright, now we can get... There's still a sizable crowd. Any member clears out into dead silence as everyone gawks. Fuck. Scalar jerks her head back to the gap in the curtains and rips it wide open. We're exposed to the bright stage lights, and Scalar rips her gaze between Olivia, myself, the broken glasses, and then the person who tried to hide them. Mia. She caught like a deer in headlights. Ben's fresh wound is bleeding bright red. It drips to the floor below. When he whimpers in pain, Miss Scalar finally looks back to him and fully takes in his condition. The droplet splatter is deafening. The audience eyes are on Mia. Mia, are you mad? Benjamin, you stay here. I'll get you some help, okay? He simply whimpers more as our principal practically leaps off the stage to search for someone. 1,000 calculations went through her. Judging by the worsening drain expression, none of them are good. There's murmurs in the crowd. Our peers talking amongst one another, pointing and questioning. Slowly, the low dim of words grow louder, voices raising as the words are turned towards the stage. He okay? There's blood. What did she... Of course she did that. Is her problem? Finally, the questions turn to accusations, all directed at the red dino girl. So cruel. Uncalled for. A total bitch. True! True! We've been saying it from the beginning! Fucking abusive. That word clicked with her and she started to move. Ben, I can't. I can't do this anymore. She starts yelling. Loud enough it carries to the other end of the room. What? I can't take this abuse anymore. Just look at me. You made me like this. All those years. Making me put up this act, doing your dirty work, harassing all the students you don't want to deal with. Do you think I want to hurt people? I thought you loved me. I don't want to do your dirty work. I can't do this. All of this. Because you can't have people knowing about your condition. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 pause. Pause, 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 pause. She's not framing him. He's what? What is the story? I thought we were done. There's more to the story. Mia, no, please. Mia yanks out an orange bottle from her purse. The rest of the color drains from Ben's face. He falls to his knees. Mia, please. You're a fucking psycho. I don't want these anymore. You're a liar and you ruined my life enough. She throws the bottle at the floor. The contents within scatters 100 directions all across the floor. Ben doubles over, covering his mouth. Now everyone else knows. Mia has tears streaming down her face. She starts towards the exit. Ben's on antipsychotics? What? What? What the fuck? No way, it's a bunch of bull. Then what are the pills? The bottle rolls over to me. I don't know why, but I pick it up. I can't pronounce what's supposed to be inside, but I can read Ben's name printed clearly on the label. They're antipsychotics. So that's it. That's horrible. Ben had betrayed her when he didn't do her bidding. She had to tie in his leash by keeping it from him, to remind him who's in charge and keep him from making the same mistake again. Mia, I love you. Don't go. Get away from me, you freak. I'll do anything. He reaches out for her. Mia. Mia ignores him. The floor vibrates from the unmistakable sound of Ferris lumbering over. In spite of his size, the massive older man cuts Mia off. Fuck. I believe we need to have a talk, Miss Moriti. He reaches out to take her by the shoulder. But she ducks though, his grasp barely grazing her as she bolts past him and shoulders the backstage door open. And just like that, she's gone. Scalar returns to the stage with a first aid box in hand. She retakes the mic, her troubled words fumbling freely. I'm terribly sorry about all of that. We had planned to have some eulogies in honor of Mr. Idekan, but, Holy shit. Scalar pretty deflated after all the commotion. And Ben? Where is Ben? Olivia tugs on my arm. She points off to the side where Ben is sulking off into the hallway. Halford? Looks like you're the only one left. Would you like to say a thing or two? It's fine if you don't. Olivia looks to me. Her eyes are filled with determination, sending me a silent signal. Of course, Miss Scaler. I'll speak on behalf of Ben too. Olivia looks pointedly at me, waving me off to go after Ben. Nodding, I take the medic box from our principal and follow after our injured friend before he too can escape from view. Hello everyone, I'm going to say a few things about our old art teacher, Mr. Idekan. Walking after it, but Olivia's words filled the now quiet hall. Mr. Idekan was more than an excellent instructor. I've always seen him like a father figure of sorts. Wanted to do right by me and by the rest of his students. I recall all the time I spent with him. Teaching me everything he knew, doing his best to guide me, not only as an artist, but as a person too. I had gotten so caught up in my own worries that I couldn't see all the wonderful things around me. Stuck within stupid walls I had erected made from pity and self-loathing, and he had been the one to help me break free from those walls. He helped me to become a better person because he believed in me just like he believed in all of his students. Mr. Idekan believed in the best of people, and I finally realized what Mr. Idekan's life work was. Not any painting, photo, or sculpture. It was us, his students, helping us to become better people. Mr. Idekan, thank you. You were a wonderful teacher. Ben sits on the ground in front of the memorial. He's not crying, but he's unresponsive. He's in shock. I guess he would be too. This had to be his worst case scenario. Hey. I set the first aid kit on the floor by him and sit it well. It goes unopened. Ben just stares up at the painting on the wall. This is hers? Yeah. It's good. Oh, hang on. I fished out a bottle from my pocket. A few remaining pills clatter in it as I pass it over. He takes and stares at the contents before just downing the last dose. So, I'm not going to talk about this, Inko. Alright. With respect to Ben's wishes, I say silent. Mr. Idekan smiles down at us from his picture. She's been able to do something like this. Meanwhile, I'm just running around making things worse for myself. I look to the ignored first aid kit. He follows my glance and grimaces. Does it hurt? It feels better than what's inside. I'm probably only talking now because of the adrenaline. I don't feel like crying anymore. I just feel empty, like throwing up. Now everyone knows. I tried, you know. All these social classes, all the times I forced myself to be a social person. I have noticed how well you get along with everyone. I did everything right, and now it's all for nothing. I don't think they'll care. Will they? Tell me, do you see me the same way after hearing the word psycho? Neither does anyone else. It's just natural. It can be the mildest thing in the world, but the label doesn't discriminate. Even with all the good impressions I've made over the years, I'm a threat. I may as well just drop out and finish high school in line. You're my friend still. And you're Olivia's friend. Am I? Given time. We just sit a while, staring at the painting. You know Little Troodon? I took Olivia there and she loved the place. She got herself some fancy Asian paints for this. He nods. Earlier, I told her there wasn't any big reason I did what I did. That was a lie. You look at her and instantly know her whole deal. For better or worse, she can't hide what's wrong with her. But someone like me? You had to be told. That means so long as I can hide it, it's normal. If I ever seek help, it just outs me. That hurt. So seeing her actively refuse it, take it for granted. One thing just led to another. It was stupid. That's just how feelings are, Ben. I've noticed my friend is looking less tense now. About Mia. I don't want to talk about Mia. She's gone. She was always telling me once she graduated, she'd get out of this dump. I was hoping she wouldn't, hoping she'd take me with her. How do you know she's gone? She's booking it across state lines as we speak, see? Ben shows the lock screen of his phone. The most recent message is from Mia. Mia, sorry, I'm going. He sighs. 4 years. I love her. I loved her. He plays with the broken half of glasses he picked up. He said he didn't want to talk about it. I won't pry. So we just sit. Adakan's warm smile seems a bit brighter from this frame on the wall. I wonder if he would be happy with how everything turned out. I think he would. It was long and painful, but we finally made it. Because the people he aspired we'd be. Everything that happened led up to here. Whether through resolve, old grudges, or finally escaping the horrible situation, things are changing. Once we leave the room, our new lives start. But for now, we can wait in transit just a bit. Ben's like me in a lot of ways. I remember seeing him earlier this year, effortlessly turning social disasters in his favor. But I struggled to do anything without someone's approval or attention. Looks like he couldn't either, and Mia used that against him. Could I have ended up like that? After so long, I get a message. Still in there? Yeah. Ben notices I'm wanted. I'm not keeping you here. You can go. You're gonna be alright? Well, my ride home is gone. I need to call my family. I meant with everything else. I don't know. Probably not. I'll probably finish processing all this soon enough. But thanks for talking with me. There's space with us. We can take you back. I stand up slowly. When Ben doesn't, I hold my hand out to him. I roll my eyes and smile. Ben, I'm offering you help. He stares at my palms as though I pull it away at any second. Ben's hand shakes as he holds it up towards me, but he doesn't even attempt to grab my hand. So I grab his wrist and pull. Once more, Ben is on his feet, thankfully more steady than when he walked here. Alright, man, let's get you home. He nods and follows after me. Though just before I exit the room, I look back one last time to our teacher. Mr. Adakan, thank you for everything you've done. We exit the room and walk towards Olivia, who's waiting by the entrance of the convention hall. The rest of the place is still in a full cleanup mode. All the lights are on and staff are lunging around all the decorations that we stowed away. When we reach her, I automatically take her handlebars and push her out of the building. Her head turns to her Ben, eyes inspecting him thoroughly. How you feeling, Ben? His mouth moves to speak but stops. Fuck, dude, hold it, my throat is killing me. He shakes his head but keeps following. So what flavor? Pardon? Flavor of ice cream. I told everyone we were going out to get some on the way back. I think I'll get some sea salt caramel. Olivia sticks her tongue out in disgust. Why would you ruin your ice cream like that? Hey, don't knock it till you try it. Fine, I'll try it and then ask again. How about you, Ben? You know, sea salt caramel is great, right? We finally reached the limo and our driver moves to open the door for us. I don't know, I've never had it. I motioned for Ben to get in before us. As he does, Damien greets him with like his usual enthusiastic self. Once more I help Olivia onto the limo and driver stores her seat in the trunk, and I finally lay myself on a luxurious seat. We can go right to your place to drop you off if you'd rather, Ben. He looks out the window back at the con center. You're totally fine to roll with us for the night, man. Alright, appreciate it. Our limo slowly veers away from the convention center and starts heading back towards the city. Olivia's head leans on my shoulder. Her contents bellowing reverberate through my chest all the way up until we're into the ice cream drive-thru. In the end, all the options were picked. Ben and Liz got some cones of frozen yogurt while Damien chose an entire gallon of chocolate for himself and Liz. Olivia got herself a big old root beer float and sampled my cone of sea salt caramel. And while she acted like the icy light had personally insulted her, I saw my girlfriend gaze longingly at the tub of it in a shop standing cooler. Our night continues for a while longer. The driver was more than happy to indulge us after a generous tip at the ice cream shop. We were driven around aimlessly, enjoying our ice cream and simply talking the night away about our winter break plans. As our curfew draws near, Ben was the first to be dropped off. We said our goodbyes to him, and he smiled and waved from his porch until we could no longer see him. The wall between him and Olivia seemed to finally be coming down. I'm hopeful they'll come around to each other. Our next and final stop was my house. We were going to make the most of tonight after all, which meant enjoying the rest of these gallons with some good shows. Given our thanks to the driver, we entered my house and made ourselves at home. Stuffy clothes are dished for comfortable pajamas and were settled in my living room with the whole floor covered by air mattresses. Liz's next takes up the entire couch just so she can lay her chin on Damien's shoulder. We've fallen asleep like that within the first hour of our anime marathon, leaving Olivia and I pieced to snuggling up together. Her purring below rattled my ribcage, but in a pleasant sort of way. Kinda like a massage, which I needed based on how worn out all my muscles feel. I feel like I could just melt in her embrace right now. My eyelids grew heavier as my body felt blissfully at ease. But there was one last thing I needed to do before I fell asleep. Hey, Olivia. Her bellow subsides briefly. Yeah? I had a lot of fun tonight. Girlfriend, go brrr. Yeah, me too. She smiles at me. So soft and inviting. I give her a smile a soft kiss, and she reciprocates with a similar kiss on my own grin. So I do the same again, and does she, back and forth when trying to kiss the smile off each other's lips. A war of smooches that I wanted to win, though my tiredness made it difficult. By the time my eyes refused to remain open, I admit my defeat gracefully. Love you, Livia. The purring continues and I realize Olivia's falling asleep. Love you too. We drew close to each other one last time, embracing sleep like we embraced one another. Christmas Day. A tiny teeny holiday tune plays from the nearby radio as we work in the snow. Fresh white powdery ice crunches loudly underfoot, and our knitted mittens work to pile and compact heaps of fresh white powder. Not only compact though, but sculpted. Vinny has a bright future ahead of him as he works seriously on his Christmas monuments. A loud clatter of teeth drawing near must be Damien. He must be done collecting the sticks we needed. Taking a step back, I look over the 5 different piles of snow we gathered from the yard. Brr, Vinny got the arms here. Sweet, I need some twigs so I can make our mouths just right too. The youngster boy finally stands and marches through the now muddy grass of the yard. Bro, Inky, you two start on the bodies. I'll make the head. Damien salutes at his brother's order and we start on finishing Vinny's project before he gets too cold. While I'm fine with my new mittens and scarf, the brothers are nearly freezing themselves for Vinny's art, which at least motivates him to complete the 5 figures in the time it takes me to finish a single snowman. Originally, Vinny was begging me to make a snowman in his steed, but he got ahead of himself and ended up giving himself an artistic vision of the whole family of snow people modeled after the family. And I would have to do it all myself, but Randy decided he had enough of all your related tasks being delegated to me this season. At least we have the promise of lunch. Olivia's hard at work in the kitchen. Now, I've made a few snowmen in my day, but never snow dinos. Tails are easy enough, but what's not easy is the beaks. As powerful as Christmas magic is, no match for basic physics. Damon tries making a very tall one to resemble Liz, but ended up crumbling under its own weight and falling over right in his face. After so long, you actually do manage to get the snoots right. It's just a matter of how you pack it together. And before long, there's a nice little group of snow dinos for each of the panes. Olivia's special. She's sprawled out flat, like how she always lies in her bed. I see Olivia judging from the window. It's a playful glare that knows I'm right, but demands satisfaction for the hazing. Oh fuck. Hold on, it's not quite finished yet. Vinny quickly begins forming another frosted figure next to Snow Olivia. Soon enough, it begins taking a humanoid shape, though lacking any significant details. Iki, can I borrow your shades? Oh, sure thing. Handing him my shades, the little dino presses the hinges straight onto its head. There, now it's everyone. Aw. I'll let Inksicle keep those for now. I think it's about time to head back inside. God damn it, Inko. Just whipping out the pair, the backup pair like it's nothing. Ugh. I think it's about time to head back inside. I fear Damien's thrills might break off if we stay out here any longer. I wave to the brothers towards the door and they run ahead in search of warmth. For a moment, I consider adding some finer dino-related detailings, but I don't want to keep Olivia waiting. I make my way inside, making sure to stamp the snow off my boots beforehand. By the time I see them, Damon and Vinny have already changed into their dry clothes. The jacket they had worn, designer made and thoroughly insulated for the coat, hung heavily on the coat rack nearby. I knew they'd be good gifts, especially for Vinny. I'll remind them how to clean the jackets later. The brothers sit on the couch, wrapped in down blankets and sipping hot chocolate way too quickly. It was 30 seconds. How did you get changed that fast? We're just trying to freeze to death as little as possible. It wasn't that bad. Says the Argathord. That's not a slur, is it? Damn, Vinny! Damn! Out here with the slurs. In either case, I'd rather not get the couch up with, so I'll just have to stand for now. At the very least, Damon gestures to the thermos of hot chocolate and spare mug on the coffee table. After yanking off my new handmade mints, I pour myself a cup and savor the heat as my fingers regain feeling. Estimates my head. He's gonna get cancelled. Fuck, you're getting canceled. Soon enough, the familiar sound of rubber on the hardwood signals Olivia's arrival. The first thing she noticed is the two Payne brothers clumped together on the couch. You two look like you're having fun. Yeah, did you see the snow guys we built? We made one that kinda looks like you. I saw, I'm flattered. And I just finished lunch. You hungry? I could smell it ever since I entered. The smell of whale-smeared steak and veggies. Ever since she came over to visit that one time, I've been dying to try her cooking again. Absolutely. I think I'll stay here for now. Damon, I'm offering you food. No, sir, I'm not getting out of this chair. Minnie takes the cue from his elder and follows the example, crossing his arms and smugly holding his chin up in defiance. You guys suck. Olivia motions me towards the kitchen, and I take one last sip of the cocoa before joining her. She ladles me a bowl, explaining all the intricacies of the special way she learned to make this from Sophia. Though she never would tell me the secret Payne seasoning that she used to further enhance the taste of all her cooking. I carefully set the bowl on a large tray and hand the tray to Olivia, who sets it carefully across her armrest. Our meal's set. Olivia's holler for food shakes the house to its foundation. Sophia and Randy meet us as I wheel Olivia onto the living room, and they're looking well rested from their afternoon nap. Oh, thank you, Olivia. It looks fantastic. Olivia smiles and sets the tray down on the coffee table so that she can start passing the bowls out one by one. With a flick of his tail, Vinny turns on the television, already set to a sports channel and playing a hockey match. Randy takes a big slurp of the broth, licking his chops after. Tastes fantastic, too. So enjoy the stew so we can have the real Christmas treats. Real Christmas treats? When Olivia sees my confused look, she simply smiles and shakes her head. The rest of the painters look excited, though, and starts, voracally slurping down the stew. Following their example, I abandon my spoon and take up my bowl and bring it to my lips. Just the right mixture of salty and spicy. The veggies and meat and creamy broth going down so smoothly. As much as I want to savor my first sips, the others have already drank up most of their meal. So I too greedily slurp down my meal until I can see it semi-empty bowl back down on the serving tray in satisfaction. Oh man, that really hit the spot, Olivia. Looking around, Olivia isn't in the room anymore. Olivia? Give her a moment, Nico. She's just fetching some things. I can only guess the treats based on how Vinny is vibrating the entire couch with his excitement. Goddamn Vinny. Olivia, wouldn't be Christmas without these. These looking to be a tray filled with some kind of oddly shaped chocolates. Olivia wheels herself right next to me, so I take the tray from her armrest. She smiles and graciously tosses herself beside me onto the couch. Looking down at the tray again, the treats look like bundles of sticks held together by their sugary coating. They're called Haste Sticks in code. Try one, you'll love it. I pop one of the small bundles into my mouth, chewing on the sweet and salty homemade candy. Marshmallows, butterscotch, and chow mein noodles? I hold one up to the undiscovered sticks to inspect it. It's an older tradition, so I'm not surprised you don't know Inko. I take a couple more and pass the tray down to Damien. They are quite delicious. Olivia plucks one of the pieces from my hand and pops it into her mouth, crunching the candy to oblivion. Just like the stew, the tray of Haste Sticks is devoured rapidly too. Randy sinks further into his recliner, drawing his wife onto his lap with a surprised yelp from her. She shakes her head and settles beside him, looking over everyone else with a content smile. This is what holidays are all about. Candy? Family, son. About being with the ones we love most, Vincent. The young boy considers her words, and comes to his own conclusion. Well, I love candy, so we should have more. Fucking Vinny. He looks at Olivia, who snorts at his logic. I'll make more later, okay? Sweet. Knowing now that there will be more Christmas candy, the young Dino's eyes focus on the hockey game playing. On screen, the hockey puck is finally hit into the net. The shot is replayed a couple times from different angles, all the while the professional commentators talk about the college teams. While they mainly focus on the players' game efforts, the commentators also highlight the players' plans and degrees. Which reminds me of what's to come soon. Going back to school next week. Don't remind me. But it's the last semester before graduation. Then we're free to do whatever. College, jobs. Vinny will finally have a room to himself. Oh, that's true. Once you guys go, it'll just be Vinny here to keep us company. All my kids are growing up. Don't worry, Ma, way ahead of you. I'll fill all my classes just for you. Damn, Damien. Not if you know what's good for you. Be strange seeing this place quiet for once. It's been pretty lively this year. I'll have to enjoy it while it lasts. It's a whole 6 months before we even graduate, guys. Yeah, plus I still do not have any real plans yet. School's probably going to be bothering us a whole lot about applying to college is starting now. Wait, you have no plans at all? Olivia shrugs. I know what I want to do, obviously. But compared to Liz, she has the next decade of her life planned out, maybe more. Liz just goes above and beyond. As for me, I don't really know either. Maybe college, but I'm open to other options. Guess it's a good thing we got half a year still. Yeah. Damien stands with a sly grin, marching back to the tiny Christmas tree in the corner. All the gifts have been unwrapped, but some of the presents are still beneath it, awaiting the pains to make room in their house for them. He scoots up something and comes back to the couch. Ah, I see it's the new retro console. I still can't wrap my head around the concept. Wouldn't you want a console from the latest generation? Yo, leave the future to the future. We still gotta try all the presents. First game dibs! We can't stop my smile spreading. I can't stop my smile spreading, even though I know Damien only is trying to change the subject. Someone nips my shoulder. Hey, sup. We're forgetting someone. I want to give Guts his Christmas breakfast. Olivia pushes herself to the edge of the couch seat, but before she can set her knees down to the floor, she pauses and turns her eyes my way. Inko, could you help me? Yeah, do you want your chair? She shakes her head no and then holds her arms out. I can feel my face heat up as I comprehend what she really wants. Don't you normally walk on your knees around the house? Just do it. The rest of the family look amused as I slide one arm beneath her legs and the other around her back. The fucking Princess Carrie. She is caressing that bald head. Olivia further secures herself by wrapping her arms over my shoulder. Lifting her up is slowly becoming muscle memory, though my great to her room still feels awkward and wobbly. Feeling of the bulge. Olivia doesn't mind it though, as she smiles contentedly the entire time and even after I nearly drop her into her bed. Once her tiny minions probably fed at his righteous Christmas feast, Olivia and I sit together on her bed and just hold each other. The hollering of the rest of the family is thankfully muted by her walls, and we finally have the quiet time I know she was looking for. Gator be like, bulge. I want to touch the bulge. My hands caress her back, drawing out her sweet belly in person. She leans more and more against me. And with my face in her hair, I recall I still have something in my pocket for her. She pouts and nips my arm as I draw away from her. Let go of me, I got something for you. She grunts and releases her hostage. I pull up the small box from my pocket. I nearly wrapped in a shiny velvet paper and topped with an emerald bow. She sits up and accepts the present, tilting an eyebrow. By the way, you could have given me this when we were opening all the presents. This one's special. Go on, open it. Olivia carefully tears the wrapping off the box and lifts the cover. Inside is a neatly folded sheet of cloth. When Olivia pinches it to bring it out, it unfolds into its true shape. It's a stylized tail brace meant for support and warmth. It only requires commissioning Liz for the pattern. Sylvia just needed the material to put it together. I motion for her tail, which she delicately sets in my hand. I noticed after our dance, it really took a toll on you. For a few days, your tail was so scratched up and sore you didn't want to use it for anything at all. Tail condom. Shut up, Trevin. Trevin, you're ruining a moment. Even now I can feel the muscles beneath her scales are still hot and tender. With all the care necessary, I slide the fashionable accessory over her tail. The elastic bands within are slowly working, distributing comforting pressure across her entire tail and causing Olivia to coo happily as she relaxes further on her bed. So you know it won't be so rough on you next time. It takes a moment for Olivia to process my words. Her expression of contentment slowly changed to one of surprise, and then a gentle smile. Next time. That'll be nice. The twitch of her cheek doesn't escape my sight. Olivia, you okay? Yeah, just... She chews her lips for a moment to think. Is it something bad? Oh, no, it's silly. I guess I just felt, I don't know, guilty for a second? Her fingers wring her blanket. Guilty? What for? It's at some point while I was making the fountain painting, I was resting when I remembered something. When I was a lot younger, I would occasionally go to these physical therapy appointments. There was some other kid like me, actually, maybe 3 or 4 years old. One of them was able to twaddle a bit with a tail. Almost everyone was excited he could manage that. Ah, fuck. The other kid's tail was too short. He was stuck on all fours still. So it was a miracle I could even do that. It was a miracle even I could do what I did. But it made me think. And I eventually found videos of someone dancing like that, with their tail. Someone like me, you know? Unlucky enough to have this issue, lucky enough so I can still move around a bit on my own. But what about the others, like that boy? What would they think after seeing us dance? It's been on my mind ever since I started practicing. Olivia clears her throat and looks at me with a sadness permeating from her moonshade eyes. That's what gave me the idea, but should I have? I feel like somehow I shouldn't have, but I did it because I love you. It confuses me. What do those kids think? Did you ever see them again? She shakes her head. What about anyone else like you? What do they think? I don't know. Wouldn't any of them be happy to have what you have? So many of them can't even do something like that. I guess, but still. This will sound dumb, but I feel like somehow betraying something. Or maybe insulting? I could only dance because I was just able enough to use an appendage just long and strong enough to allow it. I guess I feel like I'm mocking them. But I'm the luckiest unlucky person. I get the occasional glimpse of normalcy. I may as well not even be called disabled. I'm such an outlier. I thought you didn't ever want to be. I know. Her face falls and her entire maw trembles. I don't have any answer for her. How would I? She's not some strange exception case because of a bunch of crazy variables, but that's not why I love her. She's Olivia, and I love her because she's Olivia. My hands set her tail down on my lap so that they can cup one of her cheeks and tilt her head upwards. Looking into those beautiful silver irises, my whispered words carry my honest feelings for her to clearly hear. Hey, I got you this because I love you, no other reason. If you don't want to use it in any particular way, nobody's making you, alright? The concern in her eyes still exists, but as her lips raise and her eyelids soften, I can see that sorrow subsumed by comforting love. Okay. She leans into my palms and sighs softly. That's a good enough reason for now. Olivia starts running her hand across her tail's garments. It's pretty. Thanks. It's tailor-made. Just for you. I like it a lot. Thanks. For the gift and caring and being there for me, and Olivia's comments dissolve in the mumbling affectionate words about me as she pushes herself onto my chest, wrapping her arms tightly around my body and her tail around my leg. Love you too, Inko. Love you too, Olivia. I draw her even closer with my arms, burying my face into her hair as I cradle the girl against me. Eventually, we show off Olivia's newest gift. But for now, she wants to be held, and I want to hold her. Come January, the new semester starts. The final semester and the break and New Year provides a nice start to the year. Even Ben seems to be bouncing back. Contrary to his fears, it was business as usual once the breaks ended. Sure, there was an occasional rumor or whisper, but they were vastly overshadowed. Classes passed, and the weather finally started getting warmer again. It really felt like a victory lapse compared to how turbulent that first half of the year. Olivia in particular decided she lived here for too long without exploring much, so she got a new fire in her to see the city inside and out. We got to see it all. Art galleries, grand, luxurious malls, underground tunnel systems, the local skate parks, just seeing everything the city had to offer. We even went back to visit the arcade a few times. And then that brings us here. From a public school standpoint, I consider our final destination. Not the last class, or the graduation itself, or even the after party Olivia and I skipped to cuddle together at my place. I had something better in mind, something I've always wanted to do since my folks moved here. And finally, I was able to make a plan and put it into action. Liz's hatchback barreled down the freeway. The truck is completely packed for the week-long trip ahead of us. Not driving though, the location is so shockingly close. Olivia holds my arm close, jittering a bit in anticipation. I've always heard of this place, but I've never actually been. I've had once. I was in elementary school, but it was a blast. Did you get to go surfing? Oh, we're going to the beach. No, and I don't plan to. What about you, Inko? You up for hanging 10? Maybe, although I'd rather avoid a barrel at sea. That actually does scare me a bit. Wuss. I mentioned we got to explore everything the city had to offer. That wasn't exactly true. There's one place I've been avoiding having to mention, just for the occasion. Something we all talked about together and decided to save for very last. And we're getting ever closer as Liz drives onto a humongous concrete bridge jutting out across the shore. Our fifth passenger speaks up. I've actually briefly considered setting up a senior trip down here. We got Ben! Ben redeemed himself! Ben has redeemed himself. We got Ben with us. I guess. Oh, I'm so glad you didn't. I would have resigned from Treasure on the spot. I never would have filed. Yeah, yeah, fuck. And never would have flied. Yeah, especially with the audit. Everyone shut up. I see it. All of us lean forward, trying to get a glimpse of our destination. Ooh. Just off the coast of a city, there's an island. You know how the city is called Volcadera Bluffs? Well, I've seen the bluffs. It's just, I haven't seen the... What the fuck is this wording? Well, I've seen the bluffs. I just haven't seen the Cradella or the Vole. The island hosts boasts. Fuck, okay, I'm gonna butcher this. I'm gonna butcher this so badly. Manu Ai, it's called, and fucking, oh my god. Manu Ai is called, and Kawel Ki Kai Ai Kalan, being the 3 volcanoes making up the archipelago. Fucking hell, dude. With its lush natural forestry, the island was labeled a national park. Every last plant here grew of its own accord, creating a wild jungle that beautifully engulfs every section of life here. Dino versus word, all those poor words. Bro, it wasn't even English words either. It was like Hawaiian words. All the way up towards the mountain peak, where numerous hiking trails led to a scenic view of the Dormo volcano, as well as the panoramic of the island itself. Then there's the small yet bustling town that sits just above the golden sand beaches, where the aquatic dino inhabitants make their real living. So many unique bouquets there, full of bursting with handmade trinkets that perfectly capture the island's community. And then there was just a few resorts such as the one we're staying at, nestled on the foothills to give tourists the best views possible. Our connected suits face towards the Tower Mountains, with our shared balcony providing us a view almost directly of the largest dormant volcano. It was a perfect setup there, not only with the well-padded lawn chairs, but even a built-in grill for Olivia and Damien to fight over. I step out of the shower and start drying off with a towel. All day today we got to see so many sights the island had to offer as we could. True to his word, Damon's top priority was surfing lessons. He'll be down at the shore every day this week for a few hours. Olivia tells me dinos can't get sunburned, but I swear he seems a little redder this afternoon. We're on vacation. Speaking of, Olivia offered to handle my sunscreen treatment. I don't know which of us was more eager. Me for avoiding the harsh sun's rays, or Olivia who looked elevated at the idea of being handsy with me. Hey, yo! Hey, Olivia, pause. And while she did a good job, I felt the need for the sun-based guts tattoo was too much. At first, we all hung together, checking out the shops and restaurants we wanted to visit. But after Damien ran off on his own, we started to disperse and go on our own adventures. Liz found a place that would give her a full neck massage. Ben became engrossed in the culture inside of the island, taking a foot tour through the history of Manu Ai. And Olivia and I decided to hang out at the luau, sampling the bonfire-cooked meats while watching a lively fire dance show. There's just one last thing tonight, if you ask me. It's the most important part. I exit the bathroom in a fresh set of clothes. Outside, the sky is beginning to darken. The sun is riding along the edge of the monolith husk of the volcano. That's why I picked this resort. There's not a better view of the estate. Olivia lazes around on one of the large beds. She sips an exotic juice cocktail and flips through a travel magazine. Took you long enough. You sampling every darn soap they got in there? I'm just thorough. If I had known you'd take half an hour, I would have gone first. It's about time to meet up. Taking the spot beside her, I see Olivia's phone resting on her stomach. How'd the call with your dad go? The older baryonyx had called just as we got back to our room, which is why I got first dibs on our shower. We should have talked for longer, but if I had known you wanted to drain all of the hotel's water. He's good though. He said he tried to come home by summer's end. That'll be awesome. We could have another pool party at Damien's. Anyway, how long till everyone's back? Soon, so I'm gonna go clean up now. Relax, I can wait. Olivia sets herself on the well-cleaned carpet and starts marching to the bathroom. Nah, you go ahead and set up. Hold on. She picks out a soda from the mini fridge and flicks the door shut with her hip. The can's drain and crumples in sections. She greets me and she gives me the piece of litter. Wow, treasure. Yep, I'll come find you guys when I'm done, alright? Sure. The door clicks behind her and I start making preparations. I pick up our room phone and dial the number for room service. A brief phone call later and the other order is placed for some pizzas. 3 pepperonis, 1 with anchovies. It's set to deliver to my next destination. I find the mini cooler I bought and fill it up with ice and more sodas from the fridge. And lastly, in my camera bag and tripod, which I sling over my shoulder, carrying everything, I step out of the bungalow into a fresh, humid air. Oh, you want... Sorry, fucking bungalow. I can't. Every single time I hear the word bungalow, I remember of the Chris Pratt line from Jurassic World. It's like, do you want to do a meeting here or inside my bungalow? I can't. Just the word bungalow. Bungalow. Anyway, there's a huge shared balcony nearby, intended for parties and equipped for buffets. To my luck, the whole place is vacant. I make claims to the table closest to the edge. From here, the whole town below sits in view of us. I notice it's layered, from tropical jungle to civilization to beachfront. Across the water, the city is still visible, near enough to remind us we're close to home, but far enough to feel like we're in another world. It's a lot to take in. I let my breath out and inhale deeply. Let's make the most of this while it lasts. Setting the mini cooler down on the floor near the wall, I spend the next few minutes gazing out over the view of the island. It's hard to look away, but I'm already getting ideas for where I could go next. But I have a task to perform first, and I set my camera and tripod in the ideal location, revealing my new remote. Hey, there you are. Turning around, I spot Damien approaching me with a quickened pace. I almost flinched until he walked past me, stopping next to the mini cooler and patting the top of it as he fetches a can of soda. Don't run away now, you hear? Don't think I'll have much to say back, Damien. Everything on its way? I just ordered pizza. It should be here soon. Cool, Liz and Four-Eyed number 2 will be out in a sec. Damien drops down on the seat, gnawing the top of the soda can off and drinking its contents. Dang, this place is something else though, isn't it? Thanks, Nico. No problem, I'm glad we could do something like this. True to Damien's word, Liz strolls out of her bungalow. She's sharing with Damien, yawning onto her hand. Her head seems to swing around more than usual. Oh, I feel amazing. Can't believe I've never tried acupuncture. Everything's just so effortless, it's crazy. She joins us by the table, continuing to rave about her spa treatment. And they were just so coordinated, like a pit stop crew in a race. Oh, fuck. They call it a Kuma Louis treatment. Fuck. I 100% butchered that. I think that's my species in their native language. Neat. Actually, I took Olivia down to Little Throwdown a while back. He told us the Japanese word for gator is wani. I think I've heard of that before. But she's Baryonyx, isn't she? Ben is the latest to join us. I check back at the window to my bungalow and see Olivia out of the shower getting ready. That's what she said, but the resemblance is undeniable. Oh, absolutely. In elementary school, whenever a teacher did the see you later alligator thing, everyone would point at her. See you later, alligator, and they just point at fucking Olivia, who's clearly a Baryonyx. That's so funny. She hated it. Oh, I know you're not telling anyone about the dark trauma of my past. Olivia approaches, freshly washed off and carrying quite a payload with her. Jeez, is that all your art stuff? You know vacations are to get away from work, right? canon unless you want to wake up tomorrow with a mustache. She moved from the chair to the table facing the balcony and unfolds a travel easel. Atop it, a plain sketchbook in its place, but Olivia proceeds a small paint palette instead of a pencil. Right away she gets to work, starting with a brilliant red line near the top of the page. Don't stare, keep talking. Just going on about our days. I checked out a few of the trails just before I got back. Some beautiful stuff around here. You guys should check it out. Oh, hold on to that thought. Heck yeah. He points at an approaching pair of dino ladies carrying large trays. They set them down on the table, 4 fresh steaming pizzas. Liz has to hold Damien back from drilling a hole in the table. Olivia, however, has her attention split between her cameras and a fresh food. But she shakes her head and gets back to it. Oh fuck, that actually hurt. You don't even want one? Here. I pick up a slice, carefully not to drop it, and bring it over to Olivia's mouse. Once she notices, she opens wide and chomps half on it in one mouthful. Alright, now it's a party. Fuck, dude, that cough actually hurt because it was a dry cough. Damien springs for some pizza himself. And once we settle in for real, he gets Liz's attention. Yo, Liz, your last year goes as you expected? I remember you going on about it just before senior year started. Oh, no, not at all. My predictions were way off course. I never would have expected things to turn out like this. But I'm glad it did. It's been nuts for everyone. I don't think anyone here is the same person they were before. What about you, Inko? What were you expecting as the new guy? That's a good question. I remember when I first stepped off the metro on the first day of school, I wanted to have lots of friends most of all. I actually never made friends before, not like you guys. Just people I've known for as long as I was around, before I had to move again. So it was my goal to get as many as I could. Yeah, and how'd that go? I didn't know friendship could be so exhausting. But so rewarding too. All the trials and tribulations and everything, I think they were all worth it. Because I made friends with you all. I looked to a certain girl who remained silent but not intentative as I catch her own eyes staring my way. And more. So I guess to sum it up, it's been an experience I never want to give up, Damien. Despite the ups and downs and twists and turns, I certainly would never have guessed a new student would have been such a wrench in the works. Getting so tangled up in Olivia, Mia, everyone else. And me. I was in a bad situation. I'm not anymore. I'm thinking about it, things were set in motion from day one, huh? Hey, I'm grateful. Thanks. Yo, Olivia. I'm going around the table and asking for your input one last time. What do you think? She stops brushing and looks me in the eye before turning all the way with a smile. About the new human student waltzing in and wrecking our way of life? I'm currently relaxing at our fancy as hell beach resort with some of my favorite people. One of which I thought I'd never be friends with again. All thanks to my boyfriend. She looks back to me. Yeah, you did good, soldier. And Damien, I really appreciate you always trying to include me. Damien brushes the back of his head. He got nothing to say for once. From there, conversation drifts from topic to topic. Liz in particular got into a bragging competition with Ben when she talked about the colleagues she was applying to, but he rebutted with his own lofty goals. Damien pretended to moderate the whole debate before declaring both of them were eggheads. Olivia joined in sometimes, but for the most part focused on her little project. Ben busts out a poker set he brought with him, completing with chips. As the sun gets closer and closer to settling, we all enjoy the evening. Oh fuck, dude, my throat. What's my name? It is Rex. Rex is the name, don't wear it out. But how you doing? And thank you for the follow. So weird that the following thing doesn't work. We also call me Dino as well, yes. But Rex is the name. And nerd. It's not nerd. But how you doing, Riz? How you thinking? How you doing? And thank you for the follow. I'm currently dying as I'm trying to read a visual novel. My throat's hurting too much for this. The sun nearly sets. That's a joke, I only call him bitch. Motherfucker, shut up. The rest of the pizza's nearly out, and Ben runs out to get more soda and chips. I look out over the balcony to the city below, forming different plans for what we could do tomorrow. The possibilities are endless, aren't they? Behind me, I hear Liz chuckling to herself as she clacks the poker chips she drained from us into neat stacks. As it would turn out, she had an unbeatable poker face. Match after match, she sharked the whole table. Wait, what if she was stretching her... Wait, what if she was stretching her neck? The code word is tiger. Okay, what? What do you mean by tiger? I'm confused. I'm always confused though. Wait. Was Liz cheating all the damn time? What if when she was stretching her neck, she was... Something tugs in my sleeve. Hey. Yo. Come here. I'm led by the sleeve of another of the long chairs where Olivia sits me down. She then takes a moment to look at me. Even goes as far as to adjust my legs for some reason. When she seems satisfied with my position, Olivia lifts herself right onto my laps with the use of her arms and tail, wagging herself around until her back is pressed firmly against my chest. Whoa, what is this all about?
Sus.
Her tail wraps around my waist, securing herself to me. Finishing touches. Look. She points to the propped up easel. Oh. Titanic doesn't work for some reason. God dang it.
Excuse me? Excuse me? Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Excuse me? Excuse me? Mommy? Excuse me? Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry.
Half the shit don't work sometimes.
Excuse me?
Okay?
Excuse
I don't
me?
know.
Lizard,
Excuse me?
lizard,
Mommy?
lizard,
Sorry.
lizard,
Mommy?
lizard,
Sorry.
lizard, lizard,
Mommy?
lizard,
Sorry.
lizard,
Mommy?
lizard, lizard,
Sorry.
lizard,
Mommy?
lizard, lizard.
I'll refine your points afterwards. Go. That timing, it all ended at once. Perfect timing. It's impressive how she managed to draw our villa. She's been working on this for some time, and the piece looks complete already. I start to ask what she meant by finishing touches when she places the brush in my hand. Inko, help me finish it. Her voice is soft and inviting, and her hand covers mine gently. How could I even consider resisting? Ah, it's fuck. It's not magnificent. It's magnifique. Magnifique. It's supposed to be like French. Or French saying. I can't say that word right. What? No, keep going. Alright. While she says keep going, I start to feel her hand guiding my gentle strokes. Slowly, the beautiful painting reaches completion. And all the while, Olivia and I bask in each other's hold. My chin rests atop her hair as she tries to concentrate. And her tail slithers and coils around my waist, keeping me as close to her as possible. Sadly, we're losing sunlight, and the painting won't be able to dry overnight with how humid it is. It looks fantastic, Olivia. I know, I just want to keep going through. In the morning then, Kay? She grumbles to herself, but I feel her head nod. I tried to move my leg, only for her tail to constrict just a bit too tight for comfort. Stay. What about... Stay. She's already placed her palette and brush aside, leaning back heavily against me. I'll stay, but the painting should be put up. This gator says later. Right now we cuddle. Is there any pizza left? Yeah, we saved some since you didn't want to interrupt your moment. Shut it, I'm allowed to have this. Liz giggles into her hand and nods. A pizza pan is brought over and a circle is formed around it. Olivia basks in the delicious taste, chomping down on last slices with a wide smile. And Lily bumps something off the table. It's Olivia's sketchbook. Hey, Olivia. You remember back on the second day of school, we played that drawing game in Miss Proclin's class? Yeah? I think that was the first big thing to draw us together. I think you're right. What was? There was this game the other students would play, passing around the note and doodling on it together. Oh, that I never got to participate. I just kept passing it along. I always drew a dick. Of course you did, Damien. Of course you did, Damien. Fuck, dude. Of course. I kind of want to do it again. Like a little send-off to our last year at St. Hammond. You're corny. No one is surprised, yeah. Nevertheless, she picks up the sketchbook and passes it to me. Yeah, I want to draw what I'll remember the year the most by. Jesus, there's too much to pick from. Let me start then. Hand it over this way. Sure. Ben gets the pad and starts carefully scribbling something down. In the meantime, Liz pipes up. So, any plans yet? She looks towards Olivia just as she finishes the final slice. Well, Ben here insists I should at least get some fancy diploma or other just for the sake of it. So probably one of those nearby schools here just for a bit. I meant for tomorrow. Though I could help you find one if you want. I've already got a couple acceptance letters. Actually, I've gotten one too. Wasn't anything really amazing, truthfully. At least I won't have to worry about student debt thanks to my parents offering to foot the bill. Ben passes a sketchbook to Damien. No dicks. I know, jeez. What about you, Ben? You going straight to school after summer? Well, he hums to himself as he stares off in the distance. I was thinking of taking a few months off. Lou, a close friend had a vacancy in their backpacking trip starting next month. Lou. Who is this Lou? Okay. Wait, is it Lunara? Is it like one of Mia's friends? It might be. It might be Ben. It might be, probably. And she said it'll be good for me. I figured I'd convert my future. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. And she said it would be good for me. I figured I'd consider my future after I've seen more of the world. Sounds romantic, dude. You should tell Lunara how you feel during it, man. Damien! He grins and points finger guns at Ben. Oh man, all of you going right back to school. I was just gonna go find a job or something. Oh no, not without some help, Damien. Knowing you end up working as some spin signer. Now, you probably end up working as some spin signer or something. Hey, spin signing looks fun. Liz finally gives Olivia the sketchbook. From my angle here, I can find it's really filling up. No peeking. Bleh. Damien with the subtlety of a brick and a window. She makes quick work of her sketch, and finally the circle is complete when I get the sketchbook back. Pick something good to finish it off, alright? The page is like a little scrapbook of our time at St. Hammond. Ben had drawn out a brief gig as Miss Atkinson's apprentice for the wedding. Damien tried his best to depicting the arcade trip. And Liz chose to depict her dance with Damien. And I knew it was going to come up eventually. Olivia in turn drew our dance alongside it. And boy do I have some competition here. Alright, one last drawing, let's see. You already know what I'm making. You already fucking know what I'm making. The image that started it all. Hold up. I gotta make it better. The image that started it all. A dinosaur nugget. This is great, by the way. This is the arcade trip. That's when we were in Photoshop. My drawing... That dinosaur nugget. My drawing joins the rest, and look over the whole thing once more. Cute. I think you've gone just a little better. Gee, thanks, Olivia. Thanks. I want to keep this one. He's all yours. We keep talking about our senior and what comes next for some time. Finally, the sun has set and the moon has risen, framing the balcony perfectly for what I was aiming for. I motion to Olivia as she finally lets me stand, which she reluctantly does. Standing and stretching, I feel the pins and needles in my legs slowly fade as I walk to the corner of the balcony. Unreliable, must have taken 100 pictures with this bad boy. None of them seem to have noticed it here, thankfully, as I look again at the chattering group at the back, on the balcony. My friends. Somehow I think this picture will mark the precise end of one point in our lives and then the start of another. Maybe that's what all pictures do. I make quick work setting everything up just right. The angle, the settings, everything. Yep, it's time. Hey everyone! Head turns, Olivia rolls her eyes with smiles, seeing I'm up to old tricks. I see where this is going. Alright, just one. Thanks, I got a feeling this is gonna be a keeper. Dima adjusts his seating to bring Liz closer to him. And the focus, f-stop, and ISO are all ideal. No worries for motion blur or anything. I quickly go to sit right by Olivia again, embracing her in a similar way. How do we know when it's done? It's not on timer, I gotta switch here. Oh, on cheese? Sure. Actually, better yet, I just thought of something, just for Olivia. We were talking about this earlier. I tell them what I thought of. Olivia bros Farah defiantly. That's lame, please don't. My camera. Bled, just this one time, alright? You got it. Everyone ready? Wanny calling it? I think it is. Once more, I'm enveloped in Olivia's arms and tails, and I can feel her joy and annoyance radiate from her more brilliant than last rays of sunlight. Our eyes look at my DSLR set in the corner. Smiles adorn faces from the prospect for this moment being immortalized forever. Here's to the future, yeah. And to good fortunes to come. And the good friends we've all made. And it's just a picture, don't make it weird. I think it's a bit more than that. 3, 2, 1. I wanna hug that gator! They said the title card! Title card! We got the title card again! Title card! They said the thing. Oh, wait, are these like, Wait, why is it auto? No, get rid of the auto. Stop it. It's an epilogue. Is it like a interview? Fuck, stop with the auto. Inko and Olivia, haven't seen them in a while. I barely even have time for myself between studying and whatnot. Although maybe I should take a break. It'd be nice to take my whatnots on a double date. I'll be down in the city again soon. I think I'll call them now to arrange something. There's Mia, the bitch. Those two, they're doing great. Thanks for asking. How am I doing? I'm glad that you asked. I finally found a career path that really speaks to me. Starting next week, I'm not going to be Damien any longer. My new name will be Roy the Reading Raptor. What? What? What is Damien's work? Hello? Oh, it's you. Inko and Olivia? They moved. They're still a short drive away, just a town over while Olivia's in college. I think Inko said he found an internship. It's a little annoying to have to drive the extra distance, but his stuff is really flying off the shelves these days at my store, and Damien loves coming along to catch up. Is it gonna be reading to kids at a library? Probably at like Liv's art gallery or some shit like that. Hey girl, I haven't seen you forever. Like, when was the last time? It was just before the school dance thing. Oh, why did we even hang out? Why did we even hang around that bitch? I always hated her. She was just a different person before. So, do you got the designs they asked for? You know what? I'll make tribal garb be the best. Yeah, fuck. You know what? I'll make tribal guards be the next huge thing to take off. Trust me. Excellent. Oh, there's the freaking hallucinated gator. That was a fun episode. Nito and Halford. Those names will stick with me, for better or worse. Mostly for the stress they caused me. It's like they were magnets for trouble, always right in front of the auditor. But I am keeping an eye on their careers. They may be visiting again sooner than they expected. Mia being recognized as the grade A bitch she is, indeed. No, it's Mr. Idakan. It's Coach Sully. Mia, Inko and Olivia, I don't watch cooking shows. They were students here, Sully. Oh, the monkey boy. I'm proud of him. He's a good soldier. I wish him good luck in his cooking thing. I don't think he knew what they were talking about. That's not racist at all. No, totally not. Ah, little Inko. I feel in a world where everyone was constantly giving him advice. I was the only one listening to him at times. I'm grateful for him, truly. I never felt closer to the youth of today. Although after that head slide I pulled, my back was killing me for ages. But it's nice to feel young again. I hope the youngs love those two shared blossoms into something beautiful. Ah, it's Gus! It's Guts! Look at the Guts. Bro, look at Guts all dappered out. Oh, those two? They just came to visit us just last week. Guess they missed my cooking too much. It was so nice to see them again, especially since we only have Vinny with us in the house now. I do miss those times when the house was more hectic, as surprising as that sounds. They are their own people now, but our little nuts is always open for them. It's Vinny, Inky, and Levy. Yeah, they came by not long ago. We spent the whole morning just playing video games. And after that, Inky tried to play street hockey with me. It was so much fun, and he looked really happy even after I accidentally hit him with a slap shot. Even Olivia agreed that he had fun, but he was too tired and needed to take a nap because he was getting old. Damn, Vinny! Savage. Savage. So, you and that Psycho Ben guy? I never took you for that type. Don't call him that, you stank. You skank. You know I love you, girl. I don't mean nothing by it. You found someone too, I see. Yeah, and he's just my type. He plays video games, he doesn't shower, and he moderates online porn. What? Kiara, what? Oh! It's Buster! It was Buster! Holy shit! Inko. Oh, he's the one of Trent's assistants at my wedding. It hasn't been that long, honestly. We wish we could see him at Trent's service. Lend an ear to him and all. Send our regards his way. I may have a request for him soon. We just found out that we're gonna have a kid. We definitely need some high quality photos on that day. Bro, Buster had game? I guess being the #1 champ goes a long way. Olivia, yes, I know her well. Showed up one day with a whole stack of paintings, demanding I put them up right away. She and her boyfriend brought a few particular paintings on the spot as well, in cash. Turns out they were just going to donate them back permanently, so I gave them a discount. But what a strange couple. It was Mr. Idacan's paintings, wasn't it? Yo, look, it's when Mr. Idacan destroyed that one painting. It's the hibachi chef! Welcome, my friend. Are you here for the usual? Well, I have been practicing a new technique. After all, as an artist must always challenge their skill, so must a chef and showman work to expand their repertoire. Do be mindful, though, that you should lean back. My last friend is still missing his eyebrows. Rip Idacan indeed. Holy shit, bros! Oh, it's Mia! Oh, what? Never heard of them, you got the wrong person. Now scram, I'm busy trying to get certified as a real mechanic. I don't got time to reminisce about randos and if I know them or not. Maybe I did, a long time ago, but not anymore. Not anymore. Are we in the right aisle? Oh, there's a whole bunch of... It looks like there was a lot of other shit they were gonna do. It's my shitty ass dinosaur nugget. Ending 4 of 4. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's such a good game. I'm not gonna bother ending 1. Not gonna bother with ending 3. I got ending 4. Ending 1 is the worst ending, and I do not want to go through that emotional damage. Ending 3 is like a lukewarm ending. I got ending 4, which is worth it. Worth it. God, there was so much afterwards. I thought it wouldn't be that much, but no, dude, it took another 3 hours after the hibachi scene to finish off the ending 4. God damn. See, look, this was ending 2's dress, this is ending 4's dress, and this is so much better. So I guess the ending you get will reflect on the dress. But if I finish ending 1 and 3 gives ending 4 a better epilogue, your suffering could lead to a better ending. No! I'm not emotionally ready for it. I will not do it. No, I'm not putting myself through ending 1 and ending 3. Best one. Next year then? Fuck no. So I'm missing 2 animations, and I'm guessing this is ending 1 and ending 3 related. I love this animation when she was up to dance. I love that one so much. I'm missing a couple of backgrounds, surprisingly. And 3 more full bodies, probably related to endings 1 and 3. Yeah, because this was ending 4 full body. And I require the 2 ludes, boys, the 2 ludes. Oh my god. Oh fuck, dude, this is such a good game. I was not emotionally ready for it. I was not ready. I need a long time to emotionally recover, which I likely won't because I can't win. You know one thing I still need to do, which I'm not gonna bother with for a while, is Volcano High. There was like other trophies I needed to collect, and that one, the ending is there's only one ending, but I am not ready to do that one again. Okay, goodbye Volcano High. And there's like a decent amount of achievements I'm missing. So like, there's a lot of extra content, there's more photos. Get 100% on any performance. Unlock all flashbacks. Go over 90% of Fang's solo performance. But luckily, this game, Volcano High, that one is voice acts. I don't have to read anything. That's when I get back to travel. When are you gonna be getting back? I tried to finish before 12 just for you. Sunday evening? No, I won't be here Sunday. I'll be back Monday though. Monday evening. I'll be gone, sadly. I'll rest it. Yeah, that works. I'll play Path. I'll play Path. Alright. What do I do now? Oh, good news, guys. I emailed Pokemon Champions and they fixed it, so now I have my team. I was thinking of just ending and then just grinding the championship. Oh, flying, or something like that. I don't know. You know what? I think I might well end it because there's I have an event tomorrow, and I need to make sure everything is ready for tomorrow. So we are gonna end it. Oh, light is on. There we go. There you go. Long story short, I joined an S&P, and it starts tomorrow, and I gotta make sure everything is ready. And Lyda is going through the mod pack, just checking it out, because they're also in the same. I won't tell you what it is, just watch out for tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be an early stream as well. I'll probably start, give or take around the same time, give or take. But yeah, anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. I'm gonna go finish some stuff and then just grind out champions afterwards, because I'm bored.